Hi everyone, it's Nisha. Today I want to talk to you about derma planning at home. What is derma planning? Derma planning is a manual exfoliation with a blade, and derma planning gets rid of dead skin on the surface of your face and all the BHAs, which gives you the most smooth baby skin. And the benefits of it are obviously smooth skin and really bright skin. Also, it helps then absorbing your skincare better, and of course your makeup goes on it like a dream. So if you have bad skin that you don't look after, doesn't matter how much makeup you slap on it, it's not gonna look good. So exfoliation is probably like the most important thing, in my opinion. I'm not a dermatologist, I'm not an expert, I'm just, woman just like you that tries her best to look as good as I can. And I just research things for myself, try things, and I share them with you. So I have been derma planning for a long time, and I probably do it once a month. You can go to a beauty salon and they will do it for you. Obviously that costs money, but I've practiced myself and I do it at home. I do it with quite a professional blade, and I've bought the Swann Morton. I have the professional blade, so this is the handle. I have here spare blades because each time I put a new blade on, and I have this container here where you put the old blades on because you have to dispose of them securely. But if you are a beginner, I would not recommend to use this first because it's very, very sharp. It's like a scalpel and you can easily cut yourself. I've nicked myself many times if I'm not paying attention. So instead you can use these eyebrow shavers. You can get them on Amazon, and the difference is they are not as sharp and they have like a wire protector over the blade, so you can cut yourself with this. But this will only shave your BHAs. This will not remove the dead skin. But to practice, this is so easy, and you always keep this blade at 45 degrees. You have to stretch your skin, and I go downwards. When you see professionals do it, they do it upwards. You can, but when you're doing it yourself, you have to find the good angle. Like on this side, I can easily go upwards, but this side is awkward, so then I go downwards. It doesn't matter which way you go, up or down, it still does the job. So this is the blade. To remove the blade, you put it in this box and you pull, and the blade stays in there. Then you take a fresh blade. There is hundreds of them here. They come in like a protective foil. Be very careful not to cut yourself. You open this up. The blade is just here. So I hold the packet where the end of the blade is, and then I insert this. I always forget how to insert it. There is a video. If you I had to do it because I bought all this stuff on Amazon and I didn't know how to insert blade onto this, and there is a video. If you just put in YouTube search how to put the Swann Morton blade on, it will show you, because it's a bit tricky. That I've done it and your blade is ready to work with. But again, please, if you are not experienced, try with this first, because this could be dangerous. I mean, you're probably not going to kill yourself with it, but you might do yourself damage. They are very, very sharp. Also, these blades come in different sizes and shapes. I chose this one with the rounded shape here because you get ones that have like pointy, and I thought at least with this one I'm not gonna poke myself or something. So my blades are, they have numbers on them. Mine is 10R, so I will try to leave you a link to that one. So practice with this, because once you have this movement mastered, it will be easy with the other one. And when you start with the other one, just do tiny sections. Make sure you really pull your skin so it's nice and taut, and then gently just make sure you don't turn the blade like at 90 degrees. It always has to go 40 degrees so it slides nicely. Also, what you have to do to prepare your skin for it, you have to cleanse, not with something that is oily. So I do it in the morning, because in the evenings I do balm cleansing and it's all oily. So in the morning I will cleanse my face with the Nib Fab Glycolic cleanser. So it's got glycolic acid in it. So I do that, and then I use this HAA, BHA, PHA 30-day miracle toner. This is Korean skincare. It's with tea tree, so it will disinfect your skin and make it, dry. And wait till your skin is completely dry, because if it starts slightly clammy or just damp, the blade won't slide easily on your face, and that's when you can cut yourself. So now I will show you how I do it. I did it this morning. It was a bit difficult, trying to concentrate on shaving and making sure that I'm in a frame. So the most difficult areas, I would say, is forehead, because I've got quite deep lines here in my forehead, and you have to sort of stretch your forehead. You can't go like this, because then all the lines and crevices are in here, so you can't glide the blade easily on your forehead. So you have to sort of go like this and then pull with your finger your skin and go upwards here, because downwards is much more difficult on your forehead. You can do it downwards here on the sides, but like here, and I have always the most dead skin here on my forehead, because I'm quite oily here, and the same with my chin. Chin is another difficult area because of the contours, so you stretch it here, then you go like this to go, and you just have to make sure that you're stretching your skin all the time. So these two areas are the most challenging. Your cheek, sides, mustache is perfect to do. There's no problem with doing that. So have a look now. After I've done this cleansing, that's how I shave my face. It is very up close and personal, very zoomed in, but have a look how I do it. So hold your blade at 45-degree angle, stretch your skin. I usually start by the ear, and can you see little short up and down strokes, start shaving your face. You will see all this fluff coming off, and some skin and any debris. So I do that. I go all over my cheeks, my sides, and then I move on to my forehead. Forehead is very difficult, because you want to lift your eyebrows. You have to really pull the skin taut, and be very careful. I always get a lot of dead skin on my forehead. And then we move on to the mustache. That's really easy. As you can see, you just pull your lips down and then help yourself with the finger. And then I carry on with the other side. It's just so much satisfaction seeing this fluff coming off. And just make sure you go all over your face. I sometimes go all over it twice, so you make sure that you haven't missed anything. And then I move on to my chin. Chin is a bit tricky as well because of the angle. And after that, I apply the Elemis enzyme peel. and I leave it for 10 minutes, so that helps the rest of anything that is left there, any dead skin, to dissolve. So I apply that, leave it for 10 minutes, then I go and wash it off, and after that I apply the Badescu facial spray with aloe, herbs and rose water, because your skin is, you know, quite not raw, but you want that to then disinfect and moisturize. And after that, the skin feels so beautiful when you just run your hands on your skin. It's like baby's bottom, and the makeup, the foundation goes on so beautifully. I think exfoliation is one of the most important things at our age, because the skin turnover cycle slows down. In a nice young person, it takes about 30 days, I think, for the new skin cells come up to the surface, and because it's nice and works properly, the dead skin just fall off. I'm not talking, you know, big things, you don't see it, it's quite microscopic, and the skin is always nice and smooth. But as we get older, the cell turnover process really slows down. So as the new cells come up to the surface, the old ones don't want to fall off and just keep sticking and sticking, and that's when your skin starts looking dull, things don't go on it properly, the skincare won't absorb. So it's very important. So I use, as you know, I use retinol, which exfoliates your skin, you know, you get the peeling. I also, when I use retinol, I try not to use the granulated scrubs, because your skin is quite sensitive, you can irritate your skin. So I really like using the enzyme peels. So Elemis is one of those that I've used for years, so I quite like this one, but there is lots of other ones. I think you can use the Gomage ones, you know, the ones that looks like cream. You put it on and you start massaging it in, and you can see like it feels like everything bubbles and stuff comes off. I think it's because it has cellulose in it. I don't understand exactly the process of it, but that's very gentle as well. And I think Revolution Beauty does inexpensive one, so I'll leave you a link to that one as well. So I use those. So when I put my retinol, which I do twice a week right now, after about 3 days, I start peeling, and you know, again, when you put foundation on that, you can really see it. So I gently will use this to dissolve that dead skin a bit, or the Gomage one, because you don't want to be scrubbing it with those granules, because your baby fresh skin is coming up underneath and you don't want to irritate it. So I exfoliate constantly. And also, you know, things like glycolic acid washes, that is a chemical exfoliant, BHA AHA toners, anything like that keeps dissolving the dead skin cells. So like I said, I use the Derma Planning probably once a month, sometimes maybe twice, once every 2 months. But these things, these exfoliators, I use once a week, and obviously the retinol for now. I will leave you my skincare routine video here. So if you want to see what is my skincare routine right now, you can watch that video. But this is like the extra that I do. I will leave you links to all the products that I'm using. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and stay fabulous. Bye.